It's time for dinner, and I'm making curry sauce with a different kind of thickener. In this plate, I have pepper, dried pepper, onions, Benny, all-purpose pepper. I'm trying to be fast enough. Anyways, go back and check all I have in that plate. So I'm just gonna quickly add that. The only thing I did not show when I added was thyme. So I'm gonna give that a stir and cover to cook on low heat without adding any water. And in this pot I have hot water already, so I turned in my properly washed rice. I added salt to taste and a little bit of oil. We're gonna give that a stir and let it cook. And in this bowl here I have clean water, so I added salt. And in this salted water I'm going to slice my potatoes in shapes. You guys know I'm a shapey girl, you know what I'm saying. So we're going to slice this in a particular shape that would give us what we actually want, that will make it easy for us to flip over, not your regular round and square cutting. I'm not that kind of girl, you know. So we're going to cut this and let that sit in salted water for a while, and we're going to give that a rinse. And just then I came to check my chicken. It has released water. You guys, when I don't cook what proteins with water, I'm going to let it stay on low heat and it will release its own juice, and I'll let it cook without juice. Now I'm done washing, and I just have to section them. I have to share to cook like twice because I do not have space for a bigger pot, right? So I just checked my rice and my protein. The water is already dried. I had to cook my first water to dry my protein before I add water to make my base. I mean my stock. Okay, and now we are boiling the second set of the potatoes, and then I go ahead and check my rice and it is ready. You guys, you can tell it is ready right now. You can count it literally. And then I went with a little bit of oil in my dried pan, and we're going to fry this. Okay, let me mention that this potato was basically cooked for about a minute. So as soon as I turned it into the pot, the moment it starts boiling, I'm going to time it. 1 minute later, we're good, and we'll give that a shallow fry because we don't want any deep frying, you know. And I'm going to cut my chicken into the size of my potatoes. I like when things marry themselves in my pot, you know what I'm saying. So I'll fry the first set, and I'm going to fry the second and the third, and then we're going to go ahead and then remember that veggie I used from my last video. I told you guys I'm going to be reusing. This is it. I just added to what I had today, and my pot of sauce is on fire. It's a massive one, so stay with me. In this pot, I added my chicken and I let it fry for a bit, and then I'll come back and give it a nice stir. When one, if you notice, a lot of them are already golden brown, so I'm going to make a hole in the middle and add my onions, and I'll go ahead and add my curry. And yes, we're making curry sauce with a different kind of thickener, like I mentioned from the beginning. And in the middle, I also added my fresh pepper, and then I cover and let it cook. After it has cooked for a while, I opened and stirred for the first time. And after that, you want to let it cook a little bit more, and then go ahead and stir again, and then make a hole in the middle again. I went in with my veggies of color. I also went in with my carrot. When you're cooking with one pot, I already mentioned, you guys, always try to make a hole in the middle. Don't just pour things, you know. And then I'm going to flip over all the sides and let what is underneath cook. And then we're going to come back and give it a nice stir. And it's already looking good. This is looking good. Like that lotion they call looking good, you know what I'm saying. I made a hole in the middle again and added my seasoning cubes. When it comes to sauce, stew, and anything like that, you want to make sure your seasoning cubes are enough, because you know these things, you take only a little to eat a good portion of whatever it is you're using it with. So you need a lot of things. Whatever you're using should be like a lot, you know. So I added my chicken broth, or you call it my stock from my meat, and then the water I drained from my potatoes is the second thing I added, and I just tested that, and it's perfect. I'll not let it boil. I'm gonna go in with my potatoes almost immediately, because as soon as it starts boiling, pot of goodness is ready. So you're going to cover this and let it cook. I'll come again and check, and you guys, you want to test it. Save this video, give me a thumbs up and share, because one person might just need this recipe to hold down a man. Don't say I did not tell you. Anyways, at this point, I'm going to have to serve. The Calabar man I usually cook for is not around, so we're going to store his own for him. Did you learn anything? Give me a thumbs up and tell me what you want to see next.